What's going on, guys? Figs here. Hope you guys are having a great day today. But today, guys, bringing you my Black Ops 3 video that I was talking about. You guys remember when I said I had a banger-ass Black Ops 3 video? But this one, it's probably the best gameplay I've ever had in Black Ops 3. It's a TDM gameplay. Now, before I get started with it, whatever I want to say, all that kind of stuff, I know I think it was like the first few, like maybe 3 or 4, maybe even 5 minutes. I'm not too sure. It was just 2 people on the other team, and they weren't the best of players. I know that for sure. And I know people are going to say, well, the reason why you got this gameplay was because there's only 2 people on the other team. That may be the case, but still, it is very hard to still get this gameplay that I got in Black Ops 3. So this is a TDM gameplay on Stronghold. I ended up dropping 78 kills, 2 kills short off the 80 bomb in Black Ops 3. And I think this is the most kills someone's gotten in TDM in Black Ops 3 in 2018. I know people have gotten way more kills than I've gotten in TDM in Black Ops 3, but in 2018 at least, I've been kind of searching around and I haven't seen many people get many kills in TDM. Like I said, I know it's only 2 people. They weren't the best players at all, but it is what it is, guys. I just wanted to bring this gameplay. To be honest with you, I was thinking of backing out of this lobby, but I was like, you know what? I want to stay in this lobby. I feel like this is going to be a good lobby. I feel like when people start to join, it'll be even better. And yeah, I'm using the VMP. The VMP used to be my go-to submachine gun. I don't know. I just felt like using it just because I haven't used it in a long time. I mean, the last time I used the VMP, I think when I fully ranked it up. And, I use different guns in Black Ops 3. I don't really like sticking around with one just single gun. Like, I use every single gun. Like, I'm not even joking. Every gun I have it max rank. Well, I did have it max rank until I reset my stat from level 1000. But every gun I had max rank, max prestige, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Just for me in general, I don't like sticking around with one gun in Call of Duty games. That's with every Call of Duty game. I just don't like doing that. I like to use a variety of guns. So maybe one game I'll use the VMP, the next game be the Kuda, then the Man of War, the ICR, whatever the case may be. I just don't like sticking around with one gun. But I was like, you know what? I kind of want to use the VMP. I used the VMP before they kind of nerfed it. I think they made the recoil a lot. Like, I can actually tell the difference. The recoil is crazy. The reload is really slow. So we're also using gravity spikes. I don't know. I just felt like using gravity spikes. I was like, you know what? I always use the Tempest, guys. I'm not gonna even lie to you. The Tempest is probably like my favorite specialist character. But I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's use the gravity spikes. And gravity spikes did save me quite some times in this gameplay. I'm not gonna lie to you. Panic gravity spikes are probably like the way to go in this game. But I know, like I said, like Black Ops 3 is a really good Call of Duty game in my opinion. I love playing this. I could always go back to Black Ops 3, have the time of my life. And yeah, guys, I just felt like playing some Black Ops 3. Fortunately, I got in such a really, really good lobby. I mean, like I said, these guys weren't the best players. And I'm very, very fortunate that I was able to get this gameplay. I don't think I've gotten this kind of gameplay ever in Black Ops 3, even though there's only 2 people. But, people eventually join later. And I think the most kills before this was like 77, I think. And I know it's not like by much that I beat it, but still 1 kill. I was so mad that I actually choked the 80 bomb in this game. You guys have no idea how pissed off I was. I was like, dude, like, am I really going to choke this 80 bomb? I need to get the kills, and unfortunately, I did end up choking it. But there are a few times this gameplay where I should have died, and I actually didn't. And then I know I got really, really close to getting my nuclear. I think I went on a brutal, and I think I was maybe 2 or 3 kills off the nuclear. I ended up dying. I forgot how I even died, but I know I was really close to a brutal. I ended up getting the relentless medal twice in this game. That's when people start to join up even more. But yeah, just kind of wanted to throw that out there. And yeah, tell me guys in the comment section below, what's your best gameplay you guys have gotten in Black Ops 3 in TDM or whatever? Have you guys dropped a 100 bomb in Domination? I've dropped several 100 bombs in this game in Domination. I used to actually play Domination a lot when the game was first out, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and switch over to TDM, because before that, I never used to like TDM. I always used to love playing Domination, and I'm not going to lie to you, I was always a kill whore. I never really played the objective. I was one of those guys, a lot of people don't like those guys, but I was one of those guys where I just went for the kills. I really cared less about the objective. The hell am I saying? I really cared less about the objective. And yeah, I went one day, just went to TDM, and I was like, yo, this game mode's actually pretty lit. I might as well just stay here. And Black Ops 3 is like the first Call of Duty game where I really, really played TDM a lot. And I know Black Ops 2, even the older Call of Duties, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, all the other older Call of Duty games, I never really played TDM. I always just stuck to, Domination. That's because TDM was always at 75. I'm like, well, that's kind of a waste. Like, 75 is not that big of a score. Like, it's going to end really quick. I'm actually really glad that, the Call of Duty games going forward, except, World War II, which I don't know why they haven't done it yet. I'm glad that they go up to 100, the score limit. Hopefully Black Ops 4, TDM at 100, please. I would really appreciate that a lot. I mean, I don't know why TDM in COD World War II isn't at 100, but I feel like if TDM in COD World War II was at 100, the game would be a lot better, actually. Now that they, buffed the divisions, now they gave unlimited sprint, I feel like it would actually be really, really good. So hopefully, Sledgehammer Games, the new studio head, Aaron Halan, maybe they take a look at maybe getting COD World War II TDM at 100. That would just, I don't know, I feel like it would work amazing. The maps in COD World War II, they're small to medium sized, and except Gustav Cannon, which is like the worst map in COD World War II. But besides that, like, they could really be set at 100. I just don't know why they're not at 100. They were at the beta. I remember the beta was at 100, but they decided to take it off. But yeah, hopefully they end up, changing that. I would really appreciate that if they really did. But it kind of sucks that Call of Duty World War II didn't launch with the new divisions how they are, and how Call of Duty World War II just didn't launch with unlimited sprint. I feel like if it really, really did do that at launch, I feel like the game would have just, been way better. I feel like Call of Duty World War II was the one Call of Duty game that didn't live up to the hype, right? Like, I feel like Call of Duty World War II is like one of the biggest letdowns of 2017 or 2018, whatever you want to say. I personally feel like that just because, people were hyped about boots on the ground. People were hyped about World War II themed for a Call of Duty game. And then we go ahead, get Call of Duty World War II. We're like, what the hell? What just happened? So, I feel like if Call of Duty World War II would have launched with maybe more than 9 maps, because 9 maps in Call of Duty game, that's completely bad. Like, that's absurd. And then the maps in COD World War II are not even good anyways, except a few maps, which is like Arden's Forest and all that kind of stuff. But if the game would have launched with like more than 9 maps, if the game would have been, completed at launch, like if there would have been paint jobs, if the rank play would have worked properly where you can actually play with your friends instead of playing with like 3 other randoms, if there would have been unlimited sprint, if the divisions were how they were right now, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm not a big fan, you guys know me, I'm not a big fan of divisions, but the way divisions are in Call of Duty World War II right now, that's how divisions should have been at launch. Like I said, I don't like divisions. I think it's the worst thing in Call of Duty, but I feel like right now the divisions are in a pretty good state. I don't want to see divisions come back. That doesn't mean I want divisions to come back. I don't want to ever see divisions come back in a Call of Duty game. Pick 10 system is like the best system out there. The Pick 10 or maybe the COD Ghost system was really good, even though COD Ghost, there's a lot of things wrong with that game, but I'll tell you this much, the Call of Duty Ghost perk system was probably one of the best as well. Next to the, the Pick 10 system. I just prefer the Pick 10 system over anything, but hopefully divisions never come back. I think it's probably the worst thing to ever put in a Call of Duty game, but in World War II, now the new divisions, I feel like they're really good now. Even though I don't like divisions, I think the division system in this game at least works pretty well, and that's probably like the only time I want to see divisions come back in Call of Duty World War II. But yeah, guys, you guys are thinking to yourself, like, am I going to really finish this game? Because, there's not much time on the clock, and it's only at like a certain amount of kills, and you guys are probably thinking that, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, yo, I'm probably not going to finish this game because there's not that much time on the clock, and there's not that many kills in the game. But I ended up finishing the game, and I couldn't believe it. It was actually really, really close. Like, I'm so glad I ended up getting this gameplay. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, I've been wondering, like, when am I going to ever hit 70 kills again? Like, it's been a while. That's because I don't really play Black Ops 3 much, but when I do, I actually stick on the game for a while. But I was like, when am I going to hit 70 plus kills in TDM again? And this was the game, man. I knew I shouldn't back out. I was like, yo, I'm not going to back out. Eventually, they're going to have to throw people into the lobby. Like, that's how the game works. Like, even though they don't throw people into the lobby right away, kind of give it a little bit. And I know, like I said from the beginning, you guys are going to bash me that, well, you got this gameplay just because there's only 2 people at the start, and they weren't the best players. And I'm going to agree with you. Yeah, you're probably right, but still, a lot of people, if they were in my situation, they probably would have either A, backed out, or B, they probably still couldn't even get the gameplay. Like, come on, guys. You got to give me some props there, right? 78 kills. I know I choked at 80. You guys are going to say, well, you choked at 80. It doesn't really matter. I know I choked it, but come on. Getting 80 kills in a TDM is very, very hard, especially in Black Ops 3 with, like, all the movement kind of stuff. Like I said, I used the gravity spikes. I don't know. I just wanted to switch it up. The gravity spikes did help me out a lot. I mean, I panic gravity spiked, I think, like 2 people in this game. And I feel like if I didn't panic gravity spikes those guys, this would have been a totally different gameplay. But just because I did, and I was able to get all my streaks, like, it was amazing. I got my streaks, like, really, really early in the game, too. So, also, there weren't that many people, which is that's why, really. And they weren't the best players. So, what can I say, man? I mean, 78, I think I had, like, 4 deaths or something. Like, I went 78 and 4, something like that. What can I say, man? just a really good gameplay overall. I mean, I'm proud of it. I don't care if you guys aren't. I'm proud of it. It's pretty hard to get 70 plus kills in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. But anyways, that's going to wrap the video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching the gameplay. If you guys did enjoy the video, please drop a like on it, rate the video, subscribe if you guys are new. Share the video with help channel grow. Thank you guys so much once again for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, guys. It's free. Make sure to turn on post notifications so you guys are uploaded. I really appreciate it a lot. Like I said, if you guys want to see more Black Ops 3 videos, you guys want to see other Call of Duty games, I'm really curious to hear about that. But I know, not the best players, but guess what, guys? It's still the 78 kill. Choked the 80 by 2 kills. Can't believe I did that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll talk to you guys all later. Peace out, guys.